everyone, it's Akia from December's Divine 555. I'm back because I felt like I wanted to really do a part 7 and just expand on the oracle messages, especially during this critical time of the lunar eclipse and this full moon in Capricorn. Just really want to get a little bit of extra loving and tender care out to the Divine Collective in regards to just a message to help us all get through. Okay? So the card that we drew was I give offerings that are genuine. I know that lighting is bad. I give offers that are genuine. Okay? So, in my opinion, if you look at part 6, it was just kind of getting into the light that we all have within us. And I do believe that with this picture of this feminine person, it's just, angling and just spiraling upward into something profound. The light at her heart chakra is green, and this person is being taken up into the light, ascending. Okay, I give offerings that are genuine. I believe this is depicting the fact that the divine is in the universe, is offering the Divine Collective an opportunity to have access to wisdom, the Akashic records, and information beyond the veil to really cement anyone who is tinkering on uncertainty or needing that last boost to assure them, 222 on the clock right there, to assure them that they are on the right path. The universe wants to give you something, and they want you to share it with the world. Okay? The core of Buddhist philosophy stems from an understanding that life is riddled with suffering, and it is our attachment to suffering that lends our life experiences more suffering. In finding mental, emotional, and spiritual liberation from suffering, we attain nirvana, the transcendental state where we are free from the fetters of materialism, detached from the effects of karma, and liberated from the cycle of death and rebirth. In the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, the Atlantean, translated by Dr. Jarrell, a comparable archetype is considered in the halls of Amenti, or the Akashic records, where records of past and future lives, I just mentioned that, coexist, but there is also a space where the soul is free from the body, living in light and able to begin the cycle yet again, if it so chooses. I'm still getting familiar with these oracle cards. They're beautiful, but I just said the universe is offering the divine counterpart something amazing, something so powerful to share. The word offering finds its roots from a Latin offerere, meaning to bestow or present. But it eventually evolved into the Old English offering, which meant to sacrifice in the way of an offering to a deity. Modern society has conditioned us to believe that we must give. It's a platitude that inadvertently feeds the idea of attachment, because if we give so much and feel as though we are not receiving an equal echo back, it can cause us to experience the suffering of expectation. The popular movie and book series, The Secret, further fed this idea, not only in giving to receive, but also by stressing that by echoing thoughts and visualizing the material possessions you want or need to have, the universe will open every path and allow the new car or $1 million check to magically materialize into your life. While thought and action do echo back into reality and manifest and materialize in some fashion or another, we must be reminded of why we want what we want, and if the reason is to feed the soul or fill a void. This has a lot to do with karmic situations. 555 on the clock. This message is blessed. Everything flows out and in. Everything has its tides. All things rise and fall. The pendulum swings, manifests in everything. The measure of the swing to the right is the measure of the swing to the left. Rhythm compensates. The fifth Hermetic principle from the historic Kybalion relates to the principle of rhythm and the fact that the universe always compensates for what is put out mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. In living in alignment with the heart and giving genuine offerings that provide spiritual nourishment without any expectation of getting something back, we, in effect, do get something back by the kindness that ripples through the collective unconscious, the being of our doing, the life within our living. The biblical parable Jesus shares in Matthew 19:24 further solidifies the key that unlocks the shackles of suffering. And again, I say unto thee, it is easier for a